When people used to hear Invincible, it used to mean undefeatable, but nowadays it means a very popular television series that is loved and has gotten a lot of attention, including a lot of fan game attention. I wanted to get in on some of that action. I wanted to fly around the city and beat the mess out of people, and today I'm going to show you how I did that. I started by making the model for Invincible. I also added some painted line art to emphasize his shadows and muscles, and I made his animations, such as flying, running, punching, and all of that good stuff. Then I started on Titan, the first villain he ever fights. After that, I took it into Unity. I got a toon shader to make it look like the series. I kind of wanted to mimic the series style, and as you can see, I added some buildings that I created in Blender using textures. Now here's his controller. I used an old character controller that I infamously use. You can run around like this. I'll probably upgrade the walking animation to sideways and stuff. And as you can see, he can hover, and you can just fly. This is his cruising speed, when you're just moseying around through the air in the city. And when you press the dash button, you can absolutely mow through the air. Yep, I added a flying fast effect a little bit later, but yeah, you could just burst here when you want to just zoom. Now here's the combat. Here in the script, the timer will start from 2 and go down to 0, at which point it will choose a random number between 1 and 3. Depending on what number it lands on, that will decide what attack is played. Attack 1, attack 2, or attack 3. This guy can swing like that, an attack that knocks you into the air, or he can do a body blow or a head blow. And as you can see, you can block his attacks or not and get hit by them. And after every attack, he is left open for a split second, at which point you can attack him and knock him around. You do this until he falls out. Now let's talk about destruction. I wanted the buildings to be destructible and developed a system that used raycasts to detect if there is anything under the pieces, which would cause them to fall realistically if they didn't. This is great for individual or short numbers of destructible objects, but when I tried it with the buildings, numerous buildings, it lagged like crazy, so I had to change it. I made the city and added some props and stuff that you would normally see around a city, like streetlights and cars. And yes, even though the building pieces won't fall down anymore, at least right now, I would rather have destructible buildings that are not totally realistic than get rid of the destructible buildings altogether. I just kind of feel like it adds to that feeling of power and freedom. And as you can see, I added the flying dash effect like I said. And all of those things combined allows you to do stuff like this. Am I a psychopath? I will not confirm nor deny. Anyways, that is how I made my Invincible fan game, and this is not the end. I'm going to improve on some flaws, like going through the floor like you just saw, and other things to make this an even more enjoyable experience. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and have an awesome day.